Namo Tassa Bhagavato for 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. May Triple Gem bless you all. And today also we want to go forward in Mahāsatipatthāna Sutta. Last day we discussed about Mahāsatipatthāna Sutta Uddeso. You know, Uddeso meaning is the keeping main topic. This is the concise explanation, concise introduction like. So Uddeso is the meaning is like that. And in Uddeso, you know, Buddha says, Ekayano ayam bhikkhave maggo sattana visuddhya soka paridevana samatikkamaya dukkhadomanasana attangamaya nyayasa adhigamaya nibbanasa sachikiriyaya yadidan chattaro satipatthana. And so to attain to a seven status mean one is the Sattana Visuddhya, so the purification of the being, and Sattana Visuddhya, Soka Paridevanam Samatikkamaya. That means Soka Samatikkamaya, Parideva Samatikkamaya. Soka means the sorrow, surmounting of sorrow, and the surmounting of the lamentation. So 3. And then Dukkha Domanasana Attangamaya. Dukkha Attangamaya, Domanasana Attangamaya. Then 5. So Attangamaya means the disappearance of the Dukkha, that means the pain in the body. And you know, pain in the body means, I will explain in near future. And again, Domanasa means the grief. And then Nyayasa Adhigamaya. Nyaya means the right path. So to understand the Adhigamaya means penetratively understand of the true path. And then Nibbanasa Sachikiriyaya. To establishment, to understand, or we can say to we can say understand the Nibbana, or to understand, penetratively understand of the Nibbana. So this is the 7 things. So to come to these 7 status, we need to follow, Buddha says, 4 foundation of mindfulness. So we discussed a little bit that day. And that day I couldn't tell this thing. So we have 4 types of Satipatthana, no? Kayanupassana, that means Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, and Dhammanupassana. Kayanupassana mean, Anupassana mean, that is Vipassana, right? Anupassana is the Vipassana. What is the Vipassana? Vipassana is taking the object, dukkha such object and samudaya such object, and you want to contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta. So you, in your body, that means the ultimate materiality, what is called the materiality aggregates, you have several objects, multiple objects you have. So you take one object and contemplate. This is the Kayanupassana. And then you have Vedananupassana. You have in each mind movement, you have Vedana Chetasika. You focus this Vedana Chetasika by seeing through the Upachara light or the jhana light. I mean, emerging from the jhana, you have jhana light. So through this light also, you can focus each and every mind movement in the mind mental process, and then meditate as anicca, dukkha, anatta. That is the what is called Vedananupassana. And then Chittanupassana, that means your mind, each mind movement has a separate mind. So that mind, you need to focus that mind and meditate as anicca dukkha anatta. That is the chittanupassana. And you have dhammanupassana. Dhammanupassana means the rest of other all what is called the mental factor except your Vedana and Chitta. Vedana or the feeling aggregates and Chitta mean the consciousness aggregate. We accept these two aggregate, all mental factors are belongs to the Dhammanupassana. So you take each and every mental factors that belongs to the Dhamma, and then Dhamma object takes the Dhamma object and contemplate as anicca dukkha anatta. That is the Dhammanupassana. So, but to do Dhammanupassana or Chittanupassana or Vedananupassana or Kayanupassana, you must practice all four first. All four first. You must practice. That means these are the object. You are now trying to take the object to contemplate. So before you take the object, you want to find out your objects. That means before you want to practice Kayanupassana, you want to practice the former things. Former things mean this is the final stage. Kayanupassana means the final stage of this Pubbha Bhaga. I explain what is Pubbha Bhaga. So before that, you want to practice your Nama Paricheda Jnana and Rupa Paricheda Jnana and Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana. Nama Paricheda Jnana means the mentality definition knowledge. Rupa Paricheda Jnana means the your maturity definition knowledge, and Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana means the causal relationship knowledge, or we can say dependent origination. That is the Samudaya Satya. So you need to find out your Samudaya Satya Dhamma and Dukkha Satya Dhamma. Dukkha Satya Dhamma is the Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana. So you need to find out these things. And before that, you need to do for element meditation, both Samatyanika Vipassaka and Suddha Vipassaka. Samatyanika Vipassaka means he attained jhana and he want to do the 4 element meditation. And Suddha Vipassaka, that means he doesn't attain jhana and he practice 4 element meditation, and that is the Suddha Vipassaka. So these things want to you wanna do these things to before practice Kayanupassana. So if you practice this Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana and the Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana, you have object of Kayanupassana and you have object of Vedananupassana, you have object of Dhammanupassana as well as Chittanupassana. So before practice Anupassana or the Vipassana, actually, you need to have object to find out. So keep it in mind. Everybody want to practice Kayanupassana first, and Vedananupassana then, and Chittanupassana and Dhammanupassana. Why Buddha take Kayanupassana first? Because everybody want to practice Kayanupassana. So without Kayanupassana, you cannot go to Vedananupassana. Without Kayanupassana or Vedananupassana, you cannot go to Chittanupassana. And without all three, you cannot go to the other Dhammanupassana. So don't forget about this. Don't jump right into the Vipassana before you find out the object. This is now Buddha say directly Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Dhammanupassana, Chittanupassana. But before that, there are a lot on the line. You wanna know this thing before. Okay, now that means this is the actually what is this Kayanupassana? If you find out everything mean every Kayanupassana object and every Vedananupassana object and every Chittanupassana object and Dhammanupassana object, then only you can practice Vipassana. So here what is Kayanupassana? That means if you then practice Kayanupassana, you can enter into Nibbana. And then if you practice Vedananupassana, you can enter into Nibbana. after practicing all four, that means after taking all four objects only, you can choose your what is your what is called, we can say the doorway to the nibbana, or we can say doorway to the nibbana. One doorway is kayanupassana, the other doorway is the vedananupassana, the other doorway is the dhammanupassana, other one is the chittanupassana. So this is the doorway, or that is the this thing you should know. Otherwise, if you practice kayanupassana only, you never enter into the, you cannot see nibbana in this life or whatever the life, if you practice in this way. And if you practice vedananupassana only, you cannot enter into nibbana. In the same way, other two also. If you practice what is called the chittanupassana only, and if you practice dhammanupassana only, you cannot enter into nibbana. Keep it in mind. That's very important. So everybody must practice kayanupassana first. Okay, now let's go to the we stop at that day in the Atthakatha. We go to the Atthakatha. This is the Mission English. Go to Atthakatha. We finish first paragraph, and then you go to the second paragraph, third paragraph. We finish the fourth paragraph. That is also finished, and then you have stanza, right? Then you have stanza tatta ekayano maggoti ekko maggo, like stanza, maggo panto pato pajjo, like stanza, and then you have another para, right? Another para. In that para, you go to at the end. In that para, after the that is also after that we have stanza ekayanam jati kayanta dasi, like stanza. So before that we finish in this is no, we finish in here. That mean actually we discussed this thing also. You go to the here imasmincha dhammavine ekasmin ayanoti ekayano imasmincha dhammavine pavattati na anya tattati uttam hoti. That we finish. That means in this sasana only we have this ekayana magga up to nibbana. No other external sectors, you don't have this ekayana magga. That's the meaning. But Buddha said in Mahaparinibbana Sutta, imasmin ko subhaddha dhamma vine. We discussed this thing I just mentioned. Imasmin ko subhaddha dhamma vine aryu attangigo maggo upalabbhati iti. Mr. Nilesh, did you find out? No? Is that the thing? No?
Should I go further down, Bhanteji?
Okay, here you start from the beginning. 373, no? 373 para. Right? 373 para. That is Atthakatha, no? Okay?
Mahāsatipatthāna Sutta Vandana.
Sutta Vandana. Go to Atthakatha. Go to Atthakatha.
Okay.
Okay. Go to Atthakatha. And okay, 373. You do you have that?
This is also Katha Vandana, so I need to probably go back again, right?
No, that is Sutta Atthakatha Vandana, no? Uddeso Katha Vara Vandana.
Uddeso Vara Katha Vandana. That is Atthakatha, right?
Yes. That is Atthakatha. And 373. You have. Do you have that paragraph at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay. You now this is the you go to the first para. We finish first para, and then second para also we finish. Go to the second para, right?
Yeah.
And then that we finish that and then you go to the third para tatridang vatu. That also we finish, and then go to the fourth para, right? Fourth para, that also we finish. And we have again maggo panto pato pajjo, like stanza, right? After that stanza you have again a para, right?
Yeah.
You go at the end of that para. Right?
Okay.
Okay, that's the thing. I think this is the thing. Digha Nikaya 2.214, like thing. Okay, here in Digha Nikaya 2.4, that means in the Mahaparinibbana Sutta, Buddha explained to the Subhadra, he's the, I told this is the last disciple of the Buddha, right? Last disciple mean last in Buddha before Parinibbana, right? Before Parinibbana, he took Kammatthana. To Subhadra, Buddha says in this way, Imasmin ko Subhadra Dhammavine, Ariyo Attangiko Maggo Upalabhati. That means, actually, what is the meaning? Subhadra, in this Dhamma Vinaya, in this doctrine and in this discipline only, Ariyo Attangiko Maggo Upalabhati. You can take Ariya Attangika Magga in this Dhamma Vinaya only. What is Ariya Attangika Magga? You know, Arya Tangiga Magga. Just in case, I will tell what is called Samma Ditti, Samma Sankappa, Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. That is the Arya Attangiga Magga. Arya Attangiga Magga means noble, Arya Attangiga Magga, noble eightfold path, right? Noble eightfold path. So this Buddha here explained to the Subhadra, this is the one and only path. So Atthakatha says, therefore, Desana Behedo Yeva Hihesa. That is the Desana Beheda. That means Buddha has, every Buddha has the method of giving Dhamma talk. Sometimes he says, this is the one and only path is Arya Attangika Magga. Sometimes Buddha says the Sat Visuddhi or purification, 7 types of purification are the one and only way. Sometimes Buddha says foundation of mindfulness, fourfold foundation of mindfulness are the only way. So actually, even sometimes you can tell, even if you see some sutta, vipassana jnana, you have 16 types of vipassana jnana. So 16 types of vipassana jnana are the ekayana magga. So that is also correct, right? This is also correct. Why this is also correct? That means Aryo Attangiko Maggo mean you have Sila, Samadhi and Panya. So you know now Samma Ditti means the right see, or we can say this is the uh, right see, and then Samma Sankappa mean right thought. Like that we can translate, but that is not the good translation, right? So in that means that is the panya, right? That is the panya sikha or the wisdom training. Wisdom training is the samadhiti and samma sankappa. And you know, then again you have samma vacha, samma kammanta, and samma ajiva. That is this your morality training or your sila sikha. And then you have samma vayama, samma sati, samma samadhi. Samma vayama means the right effort, and samma sati mean the right mindfulness, and samma samadhi mean the right concentration. So all these three are the samadhi training, or we can say the concentration training, right? In the 7 Visuddhi also you have all 7 Visuddhi also you have what is called Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Mr. Nilesh, could you give the 7 Visuddhi for us? What I posted to you? Okay, 7 Visuddhi. Before that, right, that's the thing. Okay, if you see the 7 Visuddhi, and in the first, I think this is the 7 Visuddhi. So you go to the 7 Visuddhi. The first Visuddhi is the purification of the morality purification. Your morality purification. There is the Sila Visuddhi. That is the, yeah, that is your sila sikha. Like in Arya Attangika Magga, you have Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva. Samma Vacha mean right, yeah, we can say right. Vacha mean like uh, we can say vacha mean right speech, right? Right speech, right? And then samma kammanta mean right. We can say right. Yeah. Right livelihood, right livelihood is the samma kammanta, and samma ajiva, that is the that is your uh, uh, sorry, Samma Ajiv is the right livelihood. Samma Kammant is, we can say, that is also, yeah, we can say the Samma Kammant. What says Samma Kammant?
Like right
Anybody?
action, maybe.
Huh? Yeah, right action. Yes, right action. Good. Right actions. Yeah, right action. You have right action. Um, and then those are your Sila Visuddhi, no? Sila Visuddhi or Sila training. And then you go to the consciousness purification, or we can say the Chitta Visuddhi, right? Chitta Visuddhi, consciousness purification. And consciousness purification mean, producing jhana or Suddha Vipassaka. He gonna develop up to upachara concentration of 4 element meditation. That is the his sila visuddhi. So sila visuddhi mean samma vayama, samma sati, samma samadhi in the aryatangiga magga, right? Chitta visuddhi. Sorry, there is a concentration purification. That means that is the sila sikha. Sorry, samadhi sikha, right? The other all, for example, view purification or ditti visuddhi, and you have the fourth purification is the doubt overcoming purification. That is the doubt overcoming purification mean, doubt overcoming purification mean your this is the Pachya Parigraha Jnana, or we can say this is the what is called, yeah, Kanka Vitarana Visuddhi, right? Yes, Kanka Vitarana Visuddhi. And then you have path and non-path purification knowledge, right? Path and non-path, path and non-path vision and knowledge purification. That is the Magga Magga Jnana Darsana Visuddhi. That means those three are Panya, right? With Ditti Visuddhi, Kankha Vitarana Visuddhi, Magga Magga Jnana Darsana Visuddhi, that is the fifth, right? All are Panya. Panya means the wisdom. And then you have again, you have the Patipada Jnana Darsana Visuddhi. Patipada Jnana Darsana Visuddhi means the practice and vision of the practice and vision of the purification of practice and vision. And then you have the last Visuddhi is the Jnana Darsana Visuddhi is the seventh Visuddhi. Please see by focusing, zooming. And this is the Patipada Jnana Darsana Visuddhi. This is the seventh Visuddhi. So this is also that is the Magga Phala attainment, right? Path and your fruition attainment is this. So therefore, this is all from the third Visuddhi up to seventh Visuddhi are your Panya or the wisdom. So this is the Panya training, or we can say this is the training of wisdom. So now you can see these seven Visuddhi and the Arya Attangika Magga are the same. Can understand? Can understand? Okay.
But there in Panya, only 2 points are taken, na? Ditti and Sankapo.
Uh, yeah.
Here we can understand in Seal VKA, in
Yeah.
Chitta Visuddhi, Samadhi is SSY. But in Ditti, there are only 2 factors, and here we are taking 4 factors.
Yes. In this way. And only like that we want to take. So therefore we have you can understand now Arya Atthangika Magga and the what is called Arya Atthangika Magga and these 7 types of Visuddhi are the same, right? And then among these 7 Visuddhi, you have 6 Visuddhi, first 6 Visuddhi, what is called Pubba Bhaga Patipada. Okay? And then 6 Visuddhi, up to 6 Visuddhi. And then 7th Visuddhi, do you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah, okay. And then 7th Visuddhi is what is called Apara Bhaga Patipada. Apara Bhaga Patipada. Pubba Bhaga Patipada means preliminary, we can say Pubba Bhaga Patipada means preliminary part, right? Preliminary part of this path is what is called Pubba Bhaga Patipada. And the final parts, or we can say final parts of this path is what is called Apara Bhaga Patipada. So in this way, you need to understand these 7 types of Visuddhi. Among these 7 types of Visuddhi are the Ekayana Magga. So Arya Atthangika Magga, sometimes Buddha say Ekayana Magga, right? Sometimes Buddha say fourfold foundation of mindfulness are the Ekayana Magga, right? Anyway, this Ekayana Magga mean then Pubba Bhaga Patipada. Can you understand? Pubabhaga Patipada means what is the meaning? The preliminary part of this path, right? Preliminary part of this path is what's called Pubabhaga Patipada. So Pubabhaga Patipada means that means ultimately you can see the Nibbana. That means you have in the Pubabhaga Patipada you have 4 objects. Basically, I'm saying basically that means Kayanupassana objects and Vedananupassana objects, Chittanupassana objects and Dhammanupassana objects. So you have basically 4 objects. These objects have also Kayanupassana, you have Anapana objects, and then you have again Sampajanya object, for posture object, and you have particular Manasikara objects, and you have again 4 element objects, and again you have 7 types of channel ground. Not only that, many objects we have again. That means you have basically, if you can say the Kayanupassana is one way mean that means this is the only way, right? Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, and Dhammanupassana are the only way. If you say, and then that is what is called Nana Mukha Bhavana Naya in Pali. What is it? Nayana Mukha Bhavana Naya, right? Kayanupassana is one Bhavana Naya. Naya means method, right? One method. And then Vedananupassana is one method. Chittananupassana is one method. Other Dhammanupassana is one method. So Nana Naya Bhavana Mukha. So in Pubbabhaga Patipada, you have Nana Naya Bhavana Naya, right? Nana Naya Bhavana you have, right? In Pubbabhaga Patipada. Dr. Sheetal and Mr. Pankaj, what happened to you? Okay. Maybe no signal, no? Yes. Okay.
Bhante, Bhante, I don't understand Naina Mukha Bhavana Naya.
Nana Mukha Bhavana Naya mean, for example, in what is the Pubbabhaga Patipada mean? Up to 7th Visuddhi, you have Pubbabhaga Patipada. So in Pubbabhaga Patipada, you have Kayanupassana. Kayanupassana is one Bhavana Mukha, right? One Nana Mukha mean various method, right? Various object method. Now here Kayanupassana is one Bhavana Mukha, right? Okay? And Vedananupassana is one Bhavana Mukha. Chittanupassana is another. Dhammanupassana is another. Those are Nana. The Nana mean various. Okay? Can you understand? Dr. Kavita, can understand now?
Yes.
Okay, now then let's go. Apicha ekang ayatiti ekayano pubbabhage nānāmukha bhavanānaya pavattopi aparbhage ekang nibbānameva gacchati iti buddham hoti. Now you are reading, no? You are reading now Atthakatha. Mr. Nilesh, Atthakatha, take again Atthakatha. Okay, take Atthakatha. It's a fourth. You go to the fourth para that has stanza at the end. Maybe that. Is that the thing? Ekayanan jati kayanta dasi, like stanza. Do you have?
My internet disconnected just for a second, and it basically
Right. Yes.
moved everything. This is the sutta.
Yes. Sutta description, no? Sutta Atthakatha.
This is the Mahāsatipatthāna Sutta Varnana. So
Yes.
this is the Atthakatha, right?
Yeah, that's the Atthakatha.
Okay.
Varnana mean the description. That's the Atthakatha.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe that thing.
Yes, Bhanteji.
Do you have Ekayanan Jati Kayanta Dasi, like stanza below? Mission Lish, you skip this. You can off this main topic. Off this mean you off this by like you have right, like that. Okay. Now what it start this para? How it start this?
Bahuni Namani.
Yeah. That's the thing. Bahuni Namani, and then go to at the end of para. At the end of that para. Right. That's the thing. Right. Now, last. I'm going to the last two sentence. Right. Last two sentence. So apicha ekang ayatiti ekayano. Now still here. Now still explaining the ekayano magga. No. Why the such type of explanation? Why such type of explanation? That means they know the Arahanta and Buddha know in the past, right? Buddha and Arahant, all Arahanta knows that in near future, the future followers are messed up with this path, right? Twisted this path. Therefore, they need to explain what is this Ekayana Magga, what is this Ekayana Magga. Every time they explain in this only, but I mean they have given good explanation here, good account here. So again say apicha ekang ayatiti ekayana. Apicha mean like further ekang ayatiti ekayano. One who is going, one goes, right? One goes thus ekayano. One goes, therefore ekayano, right? Pubba bahage, you go to the other thing. Pubba bahage nānāmukha bhavanānaya pavattopi apar bahage ekam nibbānameva gacchanti iti buddham hoti. What is the meaning? Pubba bahage. Now you know the meaning of Pubba bahaga. Pubba bahaga means up to sixth visuddhi. I show you, no? Pubba bahaga means up to sixth visuddhi. That is the Pubba bahaga. So that means preliminary part of this path. That is what is called Pubba Bhaga. In Pubba Bhaga, Nana Mukha Bhavana Naya Pavattopi. You have Kayanupassana is one Bhavana Naya Mukha, right? One Bhavana Naya Mukha. And Vedananupassana, another Bhavana Naya Mukha. That means the Chittanupassana and Dhammanupassana also different Bhavana Naya Mukha. Sorry. That means Pubba Bhage, in the preliminary part of this path up to sixth Visuddhi, you have various the meditation objects, right? Meditation objects. Even though Apara Bhage, right? Even though Apara Bhage, Ekang Nibbanameva Gacchati. Apara Bhaga means what is the sixth Visuddhi? Sixth Visuddhi is the Apara Bhaga, right? Sixth Visuddhi is the seventh Visuddhi. Sorry, very sorry. Take account. Seventh Visuddhi is the Apara Bhaga. That means the final part of this path, right? That means you are entering into Magga, Pala, and Nibbana. So Apara Bhaga, that is the Apara Bhaga. Apara Bhage, you are seeing Nibbana. So therefore, this book means Atthakatha says, Buddha says, actually Atthakatha is from the Buddha, right? Buddha says now, even in the Pubba Bhaga Patipada, you have different Bhavana Naya, or the different Bhavana or meditation objects. But in Apara Bhaga, last part of this meditation or the final part of this meditation, you go only one object, that is the Nibbana, right? You have different object in the beginning, and ultimately you go to the one object. Therefore, it is also here it's what we call Ekayana Magga. Okay, then Yataha Brahma Sahampati, and then because of this reason also Brahma Sahampati. He also Brahma. What is Brahma Sahampati said in this way, right? Brahma Sahampati is what is the Brahma? Who is Brahma Sahampati? Brahma Sahampati is the Brahma king in first Brahma lane, right? First Brahma lane, he's the Brahma king for three worlds. First Brahma lane, you have three Brahma plane. So out of that three plane, he's the highest Brahma plane, and then highest Brahma plane of the first, and then he's the king. He told him this way: Ekayanam jati kayant dasi maggang pajanati hitanukampi etena maggena tarinsu pubbe tarissanti yecha taranti ogham ti. So this is in Samyutta Nikaya 5th book, right? Samyutta Nikaya 5th book. So what is the meaning? He says in this way. Let's start with Hitanukampi. Hitanukampi means the one who is compassion. Actually, here Buddha, right? One who is compassion. And Jati Kayanta Dasi. Jati Kaya mean, what is the Jati Kaya mean? The destruction of your birth, rebirth, birth and that means destruction of the birth. That means you are not born again. That means this is the Nibbana, no? Jati Kayanta means that is the Nibbana. You don't have birth again. If you see the Nibbana in the final path, that means Arahant path, so you can you have no Jati. You have your Jati become Kaya. Kaya means destruction or decay, we can say. So you don't have again birth. That Jati Kayanti Dasi means one who has seen the Jati Kaya. That means the destruction of the birth. So the one who is compassion and seen the Jati Kaya, Ekayana Maggang Pajanati. So for that, Ekayana Maggang Pajanati. Ekayana Magga means the one and only way he penetratively understands, right? Etena Maggena, that you for Jati Kaya you have one Magga or the one path. So that Etena Maggena means by way of this path, right? By way of this path or by means of this path, Tarinsu, Pubbe Tarinsu. Pubbe tarinsu. Tarinsu mean crossed, right? Crossed. Pubbe mean in the past. In the past, Buddha Sasana also, in this mugga or this path is used. And Pubbe mean, Tarinsu mean crossed. So cross mean, what is cross here? You know, you can cross the river in the your bank to another bank. Another bank means the other bank, or your shore to another shore. So therefore, Tarinsu mean cross, right? You go, for example, if you have if you are in this bank in the river, and you can see the other bank of the river that is so luxurious, then you wanna go there. You wanna go there. You are suffering here, and you wanna go there. How to go? By crossing, by crossing the river. So therefore, so in the Pubbe mean in the previous dispensation, or in the past also, by way of this path only, they crossed. And Tarisanti, ye Tarisanti. Again, in the future also, the one who are liable, or one who likes to attain Nibbana, they also use this same mark, right? And Taranti Ogam, ye Tarisanti Ogam, ye Taranti Ogam. Ogam mean, that is a huge water stream, right? Huge water stream, what is called Ogha. So therefore, Taranti Ogam, that means the Taranti mean in this nowadays, now that means in the present time, or in this day also. That means in the present time also, by way of this same mug, they cross the Ogha. Ogha means the, we can say, torrent or stream, huge water stream. Okay. Now, what's the meaning here? Meaning here mean Buddha, his compassion, and he saw the jati khaya, right? Destruction of the birth, and he used ekayana magga. He used ekayana magga, and by way of this magga, in the previous Buddha Sasana also, people cross the river and auger, or across the auger or the river. And in the future also, same magga, by way of same magga only you can cross the river. And in present day also, you can cross the river by way of this path only. So that's the meaning, right? Again, you go to the another section. Kechipana na paran digunang yantiti gata naena yasma ekavaran nibbanang gacchati tasma ekayanoti vadanti. What's the meaning? Kechipana means somebody, right? Group of Mahathera or something, usually this group of Mahathera, right? Kechi means some group of Mahathera. They say in this way, this is the stanza of one line of stanza, right? Na parang digunang yanti mean one line of stanza. So they use in the they say the meaning of this stanza. They hear this na parang digunang yanti. What's the meaning? Parang mean, again, the parang is nibbana. I told parang mean you are in this shore of the river, and you see the other shore that is very luxurious, and you want to go there. And if you cross the river, and this is the another shore, this is the another shore, no? If you cross the river, that's the another shore. So then you can see you are therefore that is para, right? Your shore is not para, the other shore is para. So the Buddha called this the other shore is para. Para is equal to nibbana, right? So now the meaning here is digunang mean usually digunang meaning is twice, right? Digunang mean twice, but Buddha expect not twice. um, the Buddha, this is the here Buddha Digunang mean no, the usual meaning is twice, but here Buddha understand or Buddha expect the meaning is like uh, no two-way, like, right? Two-way, not twice, two-way, right? Digunang here meaning is two-way, but they like taking the literal meaning, or we can say the phrasing meaning. Phrasing mean the Vyanjana Atha, right? Vyanjana Atha mean the phrasing meaning. So they take the phrasing meaning and Digunang mean twice. So then they say to the Nibbana, they don't go twice, like meaning they took and gatanayena yasma ekavaran nibbanam gacchati tasma ekayanoti vajanti. Now they some the people who don't go to the nibbana twice. So only one time they go to the nibbana, like meaning they messed up now meaning, and then they call, because of that reason, ekavaran nibbanam gacchati. Somebody goes nibbana at only one time only. So therefore, ekayanoti vadanti. They say because of that reason ekayano, but tang na yujjati. This Atthakatha Charya or the Atthakatha teachers and the Buddha says tang na yujjati. Taking the meaning like that, it is not suitable to take the such type of statement is not suitable. Imassa yattassa saking ayanoti imina vyanjanena bhavitabham. So that means the sucking mean again ekavaram, like ekavaram mean once, sucking also once. Once ayan ekavaram nibbanam gacchati sucking ayano. That means the meaning is like one to the nibbana. Only one time goes to the nibbana somebody. So this is the imina vyanjanena bhavitabban. This is the literal meaning, or we can say phrasing meaning only. Yadipana ekang ayanamassa eka gati pavattati ti evang attan yojitva uccheya vyanjanang yujjeya attopana ubayattapi na yujjati kasma ida pubbabhaga maggassa adipetatta. I will tell the meaning here. Basically, I get the I took the another sutta in previous Dhamma talk. They at that Dhamma talk also Buddha says don't depend on the literal meaning or the phrasing meaning. You go to the Atthakatha and take the good meaning and the real meaning. Buddha says in this way, no, in one sutta. So in the same way here also, if you take the naparan digunang yanti the stanza, if we twisted this stanza by literal meaning, then you cannot understand. You give another meaning. Now Buddha says here actually we want to take the Atthakatha meaning. Atthakatha meaning here is this is the Pubba Bhaga Magga. What is the Pubba Bhaga Magga? Up to the six purification of the what is called 7 types of Visuddhi. Right? So this Pubba Bhaga Magga, in the Pubba Bhaga Magga, you have many ways, no? Many ways mean, for example, before also it says Nana Bhavana Bhavana Naya. You have in Pubba Bhaga Patipada, you have Nana Mukha Bhavana Naya. That means you have various object like Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana, like object you have in Pubba Bhaga Patipada. So therefore, in Pubba Bhaga Patipada, you have different ways, right? Different ways. But ultimately, for example, if you have Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, and Dhammanupassana in Pubba Bhaga Patipada, when you see the Nibbana, all object, actually these all object, you can see one thing. only Nibbana object. Ultimately, you can go to the one object to see. If you are taking for different object time to time, but ultimately you take one object, the Nibbana. So therefore, this is the Buddha understand, or Buddha expect the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga here in this Ekayana Magga, and Idadipeto means Idadipeto. Here again, let's go. Ida Pubbha Bhaga Maggasa Adipetatta. And Kayadi Chatu Aramana Pavatto hi Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Maggo Idadipetatta na Lokuttaro. What is the meaning here? That means again explain the because to the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga, I told you what is Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. Again, I'll tell from the first Visuddhi up to sixth Visuddhi. That means Sila Visuddhi up to the Patipada Jnanadasana Visuddhi. That is the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. That Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga, you have Kayadi Chatu Aramana Pavatto. You have Kayanupassana object, Kayanupassana di Aramana, and you have Vedananupassana object, and you have Chittanupassana object, Dhammanupassana object. Therefore, this is the na lokuttaro. That is not the lokuttara magga, right? Not the lokuttara path here. Socha aneka varampi ayati. That Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga, you can go many times, right? You can practice up to Nibbana many times, uncountable times you want to practice. So therefore, Aneka Varampi Ayati, right? And then Anekanchasa Ayanang Hoti. Anekanchasa Ayanang Hoti mean Anekam Ayanang Hoti. Anekancha Asa Ayanang Hoti. That means you have the different multiple way. That means four way, no? Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana. So therefore you have different ways also. So in the Pubbha, therefore Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga is the meaning here. Can understand? Anybody, if you cannot understand, please tell me, I will explain again. Cannot understand or can understand?
Bhante, in brief,
Yeah.
I think I understand. But once we were done with this paragraph, is it possible for you to kind of just summarize the whole thing?
Yes.
Right?
Right. Yeah. Good idea. Yes.
The paragraph that would help us.
Yes. Very good. Yeah. Here actually what say, now somebody, this Ekayana Magga. Now our topic is Ekayana Magga, no? The two words. Now our topic is Ekayana Magga. Then they again explain the Ekayana Magga. They called now Na Paran Digunang Yanti. They twisted, right? Somebody twisted. Some Mahatera twisted. They called, because of this Digunang, Naparan Digunang Yanti. That means they don't go twice to the Nibbana. That's the meaning. Actually, that's not the real meaning. Buddha says they don't go by two ways, right? That's the real meaning. So therefore they say that is Ekayana. But here actually we need to take the real Atthakatha meaning. We don't depend on the what is called the literal meaning or the phrasal meaning. We want to go to the Atthakatha meaning. So, but here we just take into account that thing. That means we always want to go to the Atthakatha meaning, not the phrasal meaning, right? Phrasing meaning. And but here actually this Atthakatha Charya says, why we reject that thing? Why we reject that thing? Because this is the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. Now we expect, Buddha expect here Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. This Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga, you have different ways and different ways and many times, right? Many times we can say multiple times, right? Not only one time you want to practice, multiple times you want to practice, uncountable times you want to practice. This is the simple understanding here, and this is not the lokuttara. Lokuttara means supramundane, right? Lokuttara means the supramundane. This is not the lokuttara Lokuttara thing here. Because up to 6 we should be no Lokuttara. That is also Lokiya. That means worlding, still worlding, right? And after 6 we should be only you can get into the Lokuttara or Lokuttara state. That means the supra-mundane world. Now still we are in mundane world in this Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. That means if you practice Kayanupassana, that is mundane. If you practice Vedananupassana, that is mundane. If you practice Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana, that is mundane. But here, this mundane Satipatthana Magga is our expectation here, right? Not the Lokuttara. Because when you see Nibbana only, you can enter into the Lokuttara state. Okay. That suggestion is good, right? That now clear? Now clear to you? Okay. Now go to the other one. Now we have half an hour. Pubbecha imasmin pade mahateranam sakaccha ahosiyeva. And not only in currently in the past also. That means in Mahabharata or Jambudipa, when the Buddha born and Arahanta arise to the world. So at that time also, this imasmin pade means this ekayano ayam bhikkhave mago, like this imasmin pade in this line, thought group, we can say in this thought group, imasmin pade ekayano ayam bhikkhave mago, so on thing. Pubbepi mean in the past, right? Mahateranam sakaccha ahosiyeva. Among the Mahatera, they had what is called the discussion. They did had a discussion about this, right? About this. That is the meaning. So, example, they have given the example. Tipitaka Chula Naga Thero Pubbabhaga Satipatthana Maggoti Aha. Acharyo Panasa Tipitaka Sumathero Misaka Maggoti Aha. Now they have given the example. Now Tipitaka mean he knows that this Chula Naga Thero, Chula Naga, Venerable Chula Naga, he knows Tipitaka. That means he can recite all Tipitaka and Atthakatha, right? He can recite all Tipitaka and Atthakatha. That is what is called Tipitaka. Therefore, he is expert in Tipitaka. Chula Naga Thero. He says this is the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. Right? This Ekayana Magga means he says this is the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. And his Acharya, his teacher says, Acharyo Panasa, his teacher says that Tipitaka Chula Suma Thero. His name is Chula Suma. Right? He's Venerable Chula Suma. He's also Tipitaka. That means they know Tipitaka by heart, and they know the meaning, and they know the meaning, and they are like a bank of Tipitaka, right? They are like a bank of Tipitaka. This Sumathera and Chulanaga Thera. So these all are Tipitaka, having sustained the Tipitaka. So he told this is Missaka Magga. So Missaka Magga mean, what is the Missaka Magga mean? Missaka Magga mean Lokiya Magga and Lokuttara Magga, right? Lokiya Magga mean mundane path, and Lokuttara Magga mean the other supra mundane path, right? That is the Missaka. Missaka mean mixed, right? Missaka mean in mixed, right? So so now his pupil says this is the Pubbha Bhaga Satipatthana Magga. That means the preliminary part of the path. But his teacher says it is the Misakamaga. It is Loki and Lokuttara mix. That means mundane and supramundane mix. But up to now, we also discuss about, according to this Atthakatha, that is the Loki only. No, this is the Loki only. But this Mahatera of his teacher, a teacher now get twisted, right? So Pubba Bhagavati Bhante. Now he says, the pupil say or student says Pubba Bhagavati Bhanteti. Then teacher says Misako also. No, my student, that is mixed path, right? He says like that. Acharyo pana punapunam banante appati bahita tunhi ahosi. Now his teacher is his teacher was insisted keep doing insist. Therefore he became silent, right? And panham avinichitwava uttahinsu. Now the question, or what is the came some question to them, but without having any solution, they gone away, right? They gone away. And then Acharya Tero Nahana Kottakan Gachanto Maya Misaka Magoti Katito Chulanago Pubba Magoti Adaya Voharati. Konuko etta nichayoti sutang adito pataya parivatanto. Okay, up to that we read. And then what is the meaning here? Acharya tero nahana kottakam gachanto. Now Acharya or the teacher is now going to take a bath. That means, you know, nahana kottaka means the place where you can take a bath, right? Can take a bath. That is the nahana kottaka. So now Mahatera is going there. Now he think in this way: Maya misaka magoti katito chulanago pubba magoti adaya voharti. I told this is the misaka mixed path, and but my student Chulanaga, he says this is the Pubba Bhaga, or the preliminary part of the path. So he took this and he says in this way, right? Konuko etta nichayoti. What is the here solution? What solution here is like he thinking in this way? Suttantang adito pataya parivattanto. Now he can recite this sutta, no? So therefore he, from the beginning up to the end, he recite this sutta, right? He recite this sutta from the beginning up to the end. So and then actually in this sutta, at the end of sutta, this is there, right? This is there. What is there? Yohi kochi bhikkave ime chattaro satipatthane evam bhaveya sattvasaniti. Now this is at the end of the sutta. We have Yohi kochi bhikkave. I translate this. This is the sutta. It says in at the end, bhikkave, a monk. Yohi kochi, somebody. Ime chattaro satipatthano patthane evam bhaveya. He practiced this Mahasatipatthana fourfold foundation of the mindfulness. He practiced in this way. Sattavaksani means 7 years, right? 7 years. So he took this line, right? He get to understand this line. For example, you know, in if somebody attain nibbana, and you know, in the I teach this thing in Abhidhamma. When somebody attain nibbana, what is the chitta viti, or what is the mental process? I will tell. This is the mental process: mano dwara vajjana, and then parikamma mind, upachara mind, and then anuloma mind, and then you have gotrabhu mind, and then you have magga mind. Or the magga mind mean what is the path knowledge, and path knowledge takes the Nibbana as subject, right? Before that, your go-to mind also takes the Nibbana as subject, sorry. And thereafter, when you attain path knowledge, taking Nibbana as subject, you as soon as path knowledge arises, it perishes and phala knowledge comes, right? Phala knowledge comes. Phala knowledge mean, what is the phala knowledge? Phala knowledge mean, did you hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
Bhante.
okay. Okay. Phala knowledge mean, the fruition knowledge, or phala chitta. So after Magga chitta, as soon as it break down, phala chitta comes. No Magga chitta again. So therefore, it cannot exist for 7 years. Can you understand? Can understand? That means your chittaviti in the when you attain Magga and Phala, you have Magga knowledge. As soon as Magga knowledge mind movement disappear or passes away, and then Phala knowledge comes. Phala knowledge arises. So therefore, it doesn't exist for 7 years. Can understand? But therefore, this sutta, let's go to the sutta again. This teacher understood that now yohi kochi bhikkhave ime chattaro satipatthana evan bhaviya sattvassami, right? Sattvassani. So 7 years, if you practice this meditation, that means Buddha says you can attain arahantship, right? Or if you cannot attain arahantship, you can attain for the anagami state. In this way, Buddha explained there, right? But that is not mentioned here. We don't go to at the end of the sutta there, right? And now fourth, you go to the fourth para, right? Fourth para, Miss Nilesh, fourth para.
Are we going over the main sutta?
Right. Okay. Go to at the end of the main sutta. Right. At the end, very quickly go at the end of the sutta. Is that the thing? What it say?
Ekayano ayang bhikkhave maggo sattanang visuddhya.
That's the end of the sutta.
Yes. The end is basically Mahāsatipatthāna Sutta Nitthitam Navamam.
Right. So you go. I will tell the yeah. You go to the 404. 404. Okay.
Yeah.
404. You see, yohi kochi bhikkhave ime chattaro satipatthane evang bhaviya sattvassani. Okay? And then tassa dvinnang palanang anyatarang palang patikankang dittheva dhamme anya sativa upada sesi anagamina. What is the meaning? Yohi kochi bhikkhave, then 404 it says in Sutta says, yohi kochi bhikkhave, monk, somebody, some monk, or some meditator, ime chattaro satipatthane, this fourfold mindfulness, foundation of mindfulness, he practiced in this way for 7 years. Thus, for him, Binnam palanang anyataram palang, among the two fruits, right? Among the two fruits, one fruit, patikankang dikteva dhamme anya. Patikankang mean he would like, or he would desire ditteva dharme anya, in this very life, arahantship, right? Sativa upadisesa mean, some upadi means some kilesa, right? Some defilement. If you have some defilement, or if you remain in some defilement, you enter into anagam. Can understand? So that's the meaning here. So here this Mahathera took the meaning here, right? Now if you attain the Arahant path knowledge, Phala knowledge come very quickly. It doesn't exist for 7 years, right? So therefore, he now his his bias, right? His bias he break down, right? His bias he break down. So see, then now where is he here? Chula Yohi Kochi. Now go to the Atthakatha again, right? Atthakatha. Mishnelesh Atthakatha. Okay. Atthakatha. Atthakatha says no, no. Therefore, yeah. Okay. No. Yohi Kochi Bhikkhave ime chattaro satipatthana patane evam bhavi sattavassa niti imasming tane sallaketi. He actually he think in this para, right? Or in this para he actually he sallakesi mean he contemplate, or uh, he pondered over, right? He pondered over here. Lokuttara maggo upajjitva sattvassani tittamano nama nati. Oh, somebody having uh, like having a risen, right? Having a risen the Lokuttara magga, or the supramundane path knowledge, right? Sattavasani tittanamo nati. So he doesn't he doesn't keep it for seven years. Maya butto missaka maggo na labhati. So therefore, missaka magga, I have by me is said the missaka magga, that means mixed path, no? It is the Lokuttara and Lokiya mixed path, na labhati. It is not it doesn't obtain now. Chulanagina ditto pubbabhaga mango labhati iti nyatva. And now my student, he told this is the pubbabhaga magga, or the preliminary parts of the path, and that is that meditator do obtain this thing. This thing means pubbabhaga magga, right? Meditator do obtain this pubbabhaga magga nyatva, having known this thing. Attamiyang Dhammasavani Sangha Sutte Agamasi. And now Attamiyang Dhammasavani Sanghutte Agamasi. Sorry. Attamiya and Dhammasavani mean, we have Attamiya Uposatha day, and again we have Pannarasa Uposatha day and Chaturdasi Uposatha day. That means we have 3 Uposatha days. This is the first 8 day of the lunar fortnight, right? 8th day of the lunar fortnight, it is what is called Attamiya. And day 15 of the lunar fortnight, right? That is the Pannarasa. And then again, day 14 of the lunar fortnight. Sometimes we have 15 days, sometimes we have 14 days. So according to the calendar, we go into like that. And then here, Attamiya Divas, that means 8th day of the lunar fortnight. So they have every 2 weeks Dhamma talk. They have every 2 weeks Dhamma talk. So they want to gather Dhamma talk at that time. So then Puranaka Tera Kira Piya Dhammasa. Here. Okay, now okay, let's stop now 8:49. Yeah. From this para we wanna describe in the other day. Actually, here what you want to basically understand here is you wanna know the 7 types of visuddhi, right? By heart you wanna know the 7. You want to know the 7 types of visuddhi, from starting from the Sila Visuddhi up to the Patipada, Jnana Dasana Visuddhi. So this is the without this you cannot understand the path. Okay, and again Arya Attangika Magga you need, and again you need the 16 type of Vipassana Jnana, and again you need the what is called the 37 types of Bodhipakkhiya Dhamma. Same thing, right? Or Four Noble Truth, all are the same. So I will explain how it becomes same in near future. So let's stop here. Today, maybe we have 10 minutes, but sometimes if I say more and more, you cannot sustain, no? Yes. So any question? Now we have 10 minutes. Any question about this up to now about any question? Mrs. Pratibha, do you have any question? Mrs. Pratibha? Oh, I previously I told Pratt, no. So, but ultimately I knew that you are Pratibha. Mrs. Pratibha, do you have any question? No. One other mean who is that? Maybe Dr. Shita.
Yes, Bhante. Can you
Yeah.
explain again the last sentence, Bhante? Chuda nagena ditto pubba bhaga maggova labbhatiti.
Right. Yes. That means then he ultimately came to the conclusion that I told the mixed path. That means the mundane path and the Lokuttara path or the supramundane path. I told like that, but it is not here. Why? Because this is the Pubba Bhagamaga because of that reason, that para, no? What para yogi coach bika imi chatara satipatthana. So again, therefore, chulanagena ditto pubba bhaga maggo labbati nyatva. Okay. Pubba bhaga maggo labbati. That means this is for the meditator. This pubba bhaga maggo eva labbati. For the meditator, meditator do obtain this pubba bhaga magga in this practice. That is said by the Chulanaga, right? That Chulanaga ditto mean Chulanaga has seen, right? Seen by the Chulanaga. That is seen by the Chulanaga. Nyatva mean having come to a conclusion or having known, right? Having known. Atamiyan Dhammasavane Sangutte Agamasiya. That means they every fortnightly they have Dhamma talk by Mahatera. Mahatera means Arahant, right? At that time, Arahant gave the Dhamma talk to the audience. So therefore, in the 8th day of the lunar fortnight, they gather in the what's called the, we can say like hall, no? We can say in the auditorium or anywhere. So in Dhamma Savani mean Dhamma Savani Sangutte mean in this Dhamma Desana, right? In this Dhamma Desana, Agamasi mean he mean this teacher came, right? Teacher came to wherever the hall or somewhere where this Dhamma Desana is going on. Can you understand?
So Sanguttha means where the Sangha is
Sangutta mean, yeah, Sangutta mean actually here Dhamma Savane Sangutta mean here Sangutta mean actually we can say in this way Dhamma Savane Sangutte Sangha it is not belong to the Sangha, right? Can you understand? It is not belong to the Sangha. Here I see the meaning here. Sanghutta mean like it says proclaimed, right? Proclaimed. That means giving Dhamma talk. Dhamma Sanghutta mean not the Sangha, right? Can you understand? It is not the Sangha. It is the Sanghoseti. Actually, the word is Sanghoseti, right? Sanghoseti mean proclaim or some utterance right? Some utterance or proclaim or talking, right? Sanggutta means in the Dhamma talking, right? Dhamma savane, both are same meaning. Dhamma savane, Sanggutta means both are same meaning. Can you understand, Dr. Sheetal?
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante.
Yeah, yeah. Sanggutta mean not the Sangha, right? Yeah, sometimes we understood Sangha plus Utte like it is not the meaning. Sanggutta mean it's like a Sanggutta. Sanggutta mean past participle, right? Past participle thing. Sanggutta. It becomes Sangutte according to the grammar, right? Because of Piya Dhamma Savane becomes Dhamma Savane. Because of that reason, Sanggutta becomes Sangutte. Right? Okay. Any question again? Dr.
Yeah.
Kavita, do you okay, Dr. Shita?
No, it's okay for now, Bhante. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Thank
Mr. Pankaj, do you have a question? No, Pankaj?
No, Bhante, no question.
Okay. And please, actually, all understood, all should understand the 7 types of Visuddhi and Arya Atthangika Magga and the 4 Satipatthana and 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma. I will tell in near future. In this Mahasatipatthana Sutta, everything comes, right? And again, what's called 4 Noble Truth also we have at the end. Okay, Dr. Kavita, do you have any question? Okay. Anybody? Dr. Sheetal, do you have?
Bhante,
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to, like you do today, mapping Bhante, the 7 Visuddhi and
Yes.
Arya Atthangika Magga.
Yeah.
You did a good mapping for that, Bhante. It's easier to understand. Can we do both 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma mapping similar way, Bhante?
Okay. We have time, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. We have, yeah. Now, what is the 47 Bodhipakya Dhamma? Starting from Satipatthana, no? Four foundation of mindfulness. You know, 4 foundation mindfulness mean. So, what is the 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma mean? First one is Satipatthana, right? Chattaro Satipatthana. That means 4 Satipatthana. And then that 4, right? And then you have 4 Sammapadana, right? 4 Sammapadana means 4 kinds of effort, right? 4 kinds of effort. And then you have Iddipada, 4 Iddipada. Iddipada means Chanda, Chitta, Virya, Vimansa. I will explain in again. Chanda means your desire, Chitta means your mind, and Chitta, Virya means your effort, and your Panya is the Panya or the wisdom faculty is the Vimansa. So these are the Iddipada. Iddipada means when you want to produce the Iddi mean some higher status. You before you enter into the some higher status, you need to attain Samadhi. That means Jhana. So Jhana is the Iddipada, right? So produce Jhana, you have Chanda, Chitta, Virya, Vimansa. Then you have four now. And then you have again Panchabala, Panchindriya. Panchabala, Panchindriya means, what is the Panchabala and Panchindriya? Panchabala means Saddha, Sati, Virya, Samadhi, Panya. Indriya also same, but the action of the both are the different, right? And Panchabala, Panchari. Panchabala means it acts as a unshakable thing. Right? Pancha Indriya mean it is the overwhelm, like it overwhelms the others, right? That means control. And then you have 7 types of enlightenment factor, like you can say both Sambhujjanga, right? 7 types of Sambhujjanga. And then you have ultimately what is the noble eightfold path. So all together 37 factors you have, right? Now let's say, now you have Satipatthana first four as Satipatthana, or fourfold foundation of mindfulness. That is the Sati Chetasika, right? Can understand? That is the Sati Chetasika. Or this is the only one way we can say. This is the only one way. And then you have four types of virya or sammapadana, right? Sammapadana, chattaro sammapadana, four types of virya. That means, it is what is called not to arise the akusala dhamma, right? The virya not to arise the akusala dhamma. Non-arising, non-reason akusala dhamma not to arise, the virya, like, so on. We have fourfold virya, right? So that is the virya chetasika, right? That is the virya chetasika. And you have again fourfold iddipada, no? Iddipada means chanda, chitta, virya, vimansa. Chanda means your desire, and chitta means your meditation mind, or whatever the mind, meditation mind, or jhana mind, or maggapala mind, right? And then you have virya, chanda, chitta, virya means again your effort, or the virya chetasika, or the energy chetasika. And then you have panya, that is what is called vimansa, right? Panya or vimansa. That means that is there. You have four types of chetasika. You have four types of chetasika. That means chanda you have, and then you have chitta, chetasika plus mind, right? And then you have virya and panya. And again you have panchabala and panchaindriya. All are chetasika, no? That chetasika also you have panya. Ultimately you have panya, no? Saddha, sati, virya, samadhi, panya. You have then saddha, sati, virya, samadhi, panya mean you have here samadhi, panya mean your samadhi sikha and panya sikha. And sati also goes to the sati, virya also goes to the samadhi, and your saddha goes to the saddha goes to the everywhere, right? And then you have what is called other bodhipakya dhamma, other pancha indriya, same pancha indriya, but the action is different. And then you have seven bodhipakya dhamma. Seven bodhipakya dhamma mean again you have sati, dhammavichaya, virya, then piti, passadhi, samadhi, upeka. So all are what is called we can say all are chetasika. That also have panya. That bonjangas also have panya. And then you have samadhi, and then you have sati. Like every mental factors you have, not every, seven types of mental factors you have. And again you have Arya Attangika Magga. Ultimately you know Arya Attangika Magga means samadhi up to Samma Samadhi. So now here you see this is the Buddha said this is also Ekayana Magga. That means every seven, if we get together all 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma, we have Samadhi Sikha, we have Sila Sikha, Samadhi Sikha, and Panya Sikha. So therefore, Buddha said every 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma also, Bodhipakya means Bodhi is your attainment, Maggapala attainment. Pakya means it is loyal, right? Loyal to the attainment. The factors loyal to the attainment, what is called Bodhipakya Dhamma. And so therefore, that is also Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Can understand, Mr. Pankaj?
Yes, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. And then, do you, Dr. Kavita and Mr. Nilesh? No question. Then let's stop. If you have no question, no. Yeah. Okay, let's stop then. What's called sharing merits. This sharing merits stanza, if you don't have, I again write down and will post you. Actually, this want to keep by heart, right? Keep by heart, and whenever we share the merits, because sharing merits is very important, right? And do you have this stanza, Mr. Dr. Shital and Mr. Pankaj? Maybe they don't.
Yes, Bhante. We have by hearted it, Bhante. Yeah.
Okay. Then you, if you cannot remember, please write down and keep it on the desk. And whenever we chant, we all together we chant. Okay. Idamme punyang asavakhaya vaham hotu. Idamme punyang nibbana sa pacceo hotu. Mama punyang bhagang sabbe sattanam bhajemi. Te sabbe me samang punyang bhagang labhantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Okay, Sukhi hotu nibbana pacceo.
Vandami Bhante. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, Sukhi hotu, Mrs.
Vandami Bhante.
Okay, Sukhi hotu nibbana pacceo.
Vandami Bhante.
Sukhi hotu.
Bhante, I have one. Okay, I need to call Bhante later.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.